Like seriously, this guy jackpot, like he ran away. He didn't call me first day, second day, third day, fourth day. I was just like, yeah, Mogbe relationship with it all. Seriously, it is when I need this guy most, he ran away. I was so shocked because this is not how we started. This is not how everything started. This guy just ran away. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ikwomala Grace. I talk about relationship, family, lifestyle, marriage, and so on. You can call me Grace, the problem solver. My ex, when I was serving in Kogi State University as a core member, NYSC, he's also a core member. He was in batch A while I was in batch B. He was serving as the papa for NCCF, and I was serving for financial secretary. We have never seen ourselves before till the day I was announced as the financial secretary and he was announced as the zonal coordinator. We don't call them zonal coordinator, we call them papa in NCCF. Those that serve in Nigeria will know what I'm talking about, or those that serve in as an ESCO in NCCF, you understand what I'm talking about. At first, we're not in good time. Like, it's not as if, oh, when we met, we just gelled, or we started talking, or we have connection. If I tell you those things, it is a lie. We didn't have any connection, but it doesn't have a choice because I was the financial secretary. I'm so strict with money, I shouldn't lie. So he started having issues with me, saying, I've really forgotten the English you usually say that time. Is it Bokatu bottleneck or something? He should say that I have this way, hard way of doing things, that a particular stage of me, instead of me to say, oh, let's do it this way, oh, I'll make it to look so complex. So that English is always getting on my nerve because I'm always angry about that English. Though he studied political science and he just say particular English like that. I studied accounting. Apart from accounting terms, I'm not sure I really know a lot of English like that. You just speak one grammar like that and I'll get so angry. Serious. So later we're able to settle our differences and he started listening to me concerning finance because he believed I'm best with handling finance. Seriously. And that's true. So with time I started showing interest that I like him. But this guy is not showing interest though. He's doing strong head somehow. It's not like he doesn't like me. We both served in the same school, that's Kogi State University. I was in bursary department while he's in political science department. So he started doing this strong head when he started noticing that I like him. Hey, but me, I'm this kind of person that if I have like you, there's nothing anybody will tell me about you. I will not change my mind. I will continue with my love with you or what I'm feeling for you. I started liking him, and it's not like I was trying to give him signal or something. I didn't tell him, oh, I like you or anything. But later in life, while we're still serving as an ESCO, I later told him I like him. So he said to my face that I did not like you. And I was so angry. So when I got home, I told my roommates then, Ife. So I told her that, Ife, Papa said he doesn't like me, blah, blah, blah. It was just like, okay, you should take your mind now. Maybe he doesn't like you. So I was feeling so bad because I've really showed him how much I love him or how much I liked him. But he was telling me he doesn't like me the same way I liked him. But every time you're always wanting me to stay by your side or wanting to gist with me, but you're always telling me you do not like me. I don't understand that kind of I do not like you. So with time, I was thinking, okay, let me just take him off my mind. So it was December time. I didn't go home for Christmas. He too didn't go home for Christmas. We're both in family house. So with some other people that didn't go home. So he later told me that, Grace, I like you and I love you. The reason why I didn't want to tell you I love you or I like you was because I'm still serving as the papa, which is the zonal coordinator, and it will be against the rule that I'm having a relationship while I'm serving, because according to the rule as at then, while I was serving, you can't have a relationship. Like if you entered as a coordinator or as ESCO and you were not having a relationship, you must not have any relationship till you finish your tenure. That's it. So to cut the long story short, he later told me he loves me and he likes me. while he was serving. So when he told me he loved me as of December, he was supposed to leave service by February because he was batch A while I was batch B. So he was leaving before me. So he left by February, and we still keep in contact. We're still talking, we're still gisting. He assists me with things, I assist him with things also. He told his family he's in a relationship, and I also told my family I'm in a relationship. And I told them I met him while I was serving. So when I was done with my service year, I was introduced to his parents by him. So I went to his house, his parents saw me. We know where we're going to. He didn't just ask me out because of fun of it. He wants to get married to me, which I'm grateful for. We start planning for everything. He knows my parents already. My father loved him, my mother loved him, my siblings fell in love with him. So we start planning for everything plannable. So he complains about me talking aggressively, that my voice is too loud. So I tend to start changing the person I am because of him. So I started talking very low, like very, very low. Okay, baby, what do you want? What do you want me to do? Okay, I'm hearing you. So that was the way I was talking. But still, he said, I still speak so loud. And I was just telling him that this is the lowest I can go. It's the best. Like, I'm going too low for him. He still say I shout, like my voice is so loud. So I started seeing that so offensive. I started telling him that I'm not loud in any way. This is the way I talk. But he's not finding it so funny. He believes I'm yelling at him or I'm shouting. So that's the problem that we cannot solve. So the main reason why I left him, where I left him was one day I called him to tell him that my house rent will be expiring that month. I didn't tell him because I want to collect money from him. I'm trying to tell him for him to be able to know, how will I put it, everything about me. Because before that day I called him, we've been having issues and we've been on and off in the relationship. Sometimes he might not call me in the next 3 days, in the next 2 days, and it doesn't, unlike before that he cares about me, but he stopped calling. If I call him, he start telling me that he's busy, blah blah blah. Told him my house rent will be expiring that month. And so after telling him that, do you believe, guys, that he did not call me again? Like, seriously, he ran away. He did not call me again. Oh, jackpot, like, oh, salo, he ran away. I was so shocked. The first day he didn't call, the second day he didn't call, the third day he didn't call, the fourth day he didn't call. I was just like, yeah, boku, this relationship is done. I can't be in a problem, and I will tell you the reason for my problem. So I told him my house rent is expiring that month, and my landlord was telling me that he doesn't want me to pay my rent because he needs the apartment. So I tried pleading because I really like that place. I don't want to start looking for another apartment. You know how Lagos landlord will just start their wahala or start their problem. So I don't want to start looking for places, looking for a new apartment. So I started apologizing. I was feeling so down that time. So I have to call him to tell him my house rent is expiring that month, just to tell him so he'll be able to know. And I explained everything what my landlord is putting me through that time. Like, seriously, this guy jackpot, like, he ran away. He didn't call me first day, second day, third day, fourth day. I was just like, yeah, Mogbe relationship with it all. Seriously, it is when I need this guy most, he ran away. I was so shocked because this is not how we started. This is not how everything started. This guy just ran away like that. So I called him another day to check up on him. He would just tell me, I'm at work. Please, let's talk later. I'm at work. I felt so bad. I was just like, what is going on in this relationship? So one particular day, just to make him feel involved, so I have to test him that, my dear, my house rent is expiring. This way that this landlord is not wanting to hear my plea, or he shall insist that he just insisted that he still wants his apartment. He still insists that he wants to use his apartment. So I have to tell him that I'll have to rent another apartment, or that I will need money, maybe little money. So I told him the amount I had already with me to get another apartment, and I told him that if he can assist me with a little the balance of the house rent to pack into another apartment. So I sent him a text message because he has refused to pick up my calls. So do you believe that I think it was the next day he replied me, "I'm sorry, I won't be able to help you with your problem, or I won't be able to help you with your predicament," or something, sha. I was so annoyed, I was so bitter. It was that day I decided in my mind that I'm done with this relationship. Like, so one fateful day, his mother called me to ask me why I've not been coming to their place all this while. So I didn't know what to tell her. I just said her that I've been busy with rehearsal, blah blah blah. Because that woman is so good. She has been a good woman to me, that I'll have to start telling her that it was so heavy in my mouth. It was so heavy in my mouth to tell her that, "Ma, I'm done with your son," or something like that. I was not able to tell her that. She has been the best mother I've ever met. Seriously, even while she knows that I'm of different tribe and I'm dating his son, she never behaved so bad to me. She will give me food stuff to pack home. She will cook soup, and she will give me soup in cooler to take it home. Sometimes I'll just remind her that, "Mommy, this really necessary. Like, all these things, it's not necessary." But I'll still collect it. I really love her so much. So it was so, I find it so difficult to tell her that, "Ma, I'm not dating your son again, or I want to leave this relationship." So, but I had to let the cat out of the bag. So I told her all what her son did, that he absconded, he ran away when I told him I have problems. Because I respected her so much and I loved her so much, so I have to go to her place to visit. So when I got there, I met my ex in the house with her. So she served me food. I ate that day. Before that time, my ex did not call me. Before her mom called me, before she noticed that I've not been coming to the house, my ex did not call me. So it was when I got to her place, I met my ex there. So I sat, she dished me food, I ate that day. So my ex was trying to start talking to me, but I didn't give him attention. Later, my ex mom came and she sat me and my ex down and asked me again what happened. Advised us that we should continue with our relationship back, but I just feel in my mind that I can't continue in that relationship, seriously. So when she was done with the word of encouragement and advice, she left me and my ex to sit to talk. So my ex didn't even apologize for anything. It was his mother that was apologizing on his behalf. I was thinking, if he had apologized, I would have maybe reconciled with him, but he didn't apologize. He didn't feel as if what he did was wrong. So that was the reason I totally stopped the relationship with him.